Now Naomi Osaka and Maria Sakkari, they're facing off in the quarterfinals of Miami. O- so Osaka had a little bit. She's played well so far on the road to the quarters. She she first faced Tomilanovic, and I think and and she beat her 7-6, 6-4, so in straight sets. She was supposed to face Nina Stojanovic in the second round, but she withdrew due to an injury. Then she now faced Mertens, who could have been a tough challenge, but she was able to overcome that one and win that one in straight sets 6-3, 6-3. So she's playing really well right now, and in these events, she's definitely better at Grand Slams, but also this one, she also can be fully discounted in these type of events. She's always a dangerous player when she's on, so it's gonna be interesting. Now, Sakkari has also had some really good wins on her way to the quarters. So Sakkari, she first played in her first match against the rest, and she beat her 6-2, 6-3. She then played Samsonova, and she completely crushed her. She beat her 6-0, 6-1. She then played Pigula, and she had to save, I think, 6 match points, but she won it 6-4, 2-6, 7-6. So, a good victory over Pigula, because Pigula was in the form of her life. She was playing extremely well, and so it was a it was a great victory over uh Pigula, and that would definitely boost her confidence for future for her match with Osaka. So Osaka and Sakkari, the head to head here is 3-1 in favor of Osaka. That's 3-1. And so their first match was in Indian Wells in 2018. Osaka won that one in 3 sets, 6-1, 5-7, 6-1. They then played in the Cincinnati Masters in 2018 as well. So they met twice in 2018. And Sakkari won that one 6-3, 7-6. In Birmingham in 2019, they played, and Osaka won that one 6-1, 4-6, 6-3. And then in 2020 in Brisbane, Osaka now won that one 6-2, 6-7, 6-3. So Osaka has the head-to-head advantage, which is going to be important in determining a winner here. But Sakkari is also a good player, so it's also going to be something that you have to consider as well. So going off everything, I'm going to pick Osaka to win this. I think that Sakkari, she's sometimes a little bit of an instrument. Sometimes she plays well, sometimes she doesn't. But I think that, and right now, from the looks of it, she's playing well. But I'm still gonna back Naomi Osaka to do this. I think she can, and I think that she's going to make it to the semifinals in Miami because so far, she's played really well, especially in her match against Mertens, a dangerous player. She was able to beat her in straight sets convincingly. And so I'm actually going to back her to do the same. I'm going to back her to do this in straight sets once again. I think I don't think you'll go to a third. I think you'll rather probably be two tight sets. I think it would just be two sets that are tight. I think they'll be tight sets, but I think that she'll win it in straight. So my prediction here is Osaka in straight sets. So Alina's Svitolina and Anastasia Sevastova, they're facing off in the quarterfinals of Miami. Now, as I do with every of these videos, I'm gonna go through their head-to-head record and what their form has been like individually. So Svitolina, she's been the surprise package of this tournament. Sorry, no, what am I saying? Svitolina has done well so far. She struggled to string together some good wins in 2021, but now it looks like she's picking up her form, and she's doing well. She scored a great victory over Petra Kvitova in the fourth round. At first, it looked like Kvitova was going to win it. It looked like it was done and dusted, but Svitolina maintained her composure, and she came back to winning 6-2-6, 7-5, 7-5. So that was a good win for Svitolina, especially because it wasn't over a top 10 player. So that would give her some good confidence playing Sarastova. Now, Sarastova, she has been the surprise package of this tournament. I'm not sure many expected her to do so well. She is an accomplished player, no doubt. But this year, she has really struggled to string together good wins. But it all turned around here, and she was able to beat Danilovic. She beat Coco Gauff, and then she also beat Anna Konya. So she beat those players, and then in particularly her win over Konya, she was able to do it in straight sets. But a, a point of concern is that she was a little sloppy in that second set. So we have to know, can she bring her best performance against Svitolina? If she can, she will definitely have a chance of beating her. Now, Svitolina and Sarastova, they have met 3 times officially, and then and Svitolina leads the head-to-head 2-1. They met, or sorry, yeah, that's correct. In 2019, they met in Beijing, and Svitolina won that 6-7, 6-1, 6-2. In the U.S. Open, they met in 2018, and Sarastova won that 6-3, 1-6, 6-0. That was when Sarastova made the semis. And in 2013, on a clay court event, Svitolina won that 6-3, 7-6. But so it just remains to see what will happen. So my prediction, most people are going to go with Svitolina winning this, but I'm actually going to back Sarastova to do this. I think she has really impressed so far in this tournament, and I think that her run is just not over yet. I think she can do something more. She has impressed so far. She's been impressive in all her wins. She did get a little lucky, to be fair, because Halep had to withdraw, but she has been pretty good so far. So I'm actually going to back her to win this match. So my prediction here is Sarastova to win this in 3 sets. She's really impressed so far this tournament, and I think she can keep her Cinderella story up. So I back her to continue her fairy tale run in 3 sets. So Ashley Birdie and Sabalenka, they're facing off in the quarterfinals of Miami. So let's start with Birdie. So her first opponent, Birdie, was against Kusova, and she was a little rusty in that match, I think. And she had to save a match point, but she was able to win it 6-4, 4-6, 7-5. She then played Ostapenko, and that one was smooth sailing. She won that one only using 5 games. She won that one 6-3, 6-2. She then played Azarenka, and I thought Azarenka would beat her, but Azarenka came up short, and Birdie ended up winning it. It was a crazy scoreline because it was 3 sets, but the sets were like really one-sided all. So it was 6-1, 1-6, 6-2. I know, crazy scoreline. It was very crazy. So this is going to be an important statistic to note in the match against Sabalenka. So overall, I'll just say that Birdie, she's played well. She's been playing decently, and when she's on form, she can beat anyone. But sometimes she's also unstable, so it's something that we have to also consider as well. Now, Sabalenka, she has had some tough matches as well on route to the quarters. She first played against Perankova, the Bulgarian, and she won it in 3 sets after having to save a match point, I believe. I believe she had to save a match point, but she won it 0-6, 6-3, 7-6. She then played Kudermetova in the second round, and she beat her 7-6, 6-4. She then played Vondrousova, and she crushed Vondrousova. She beat her 6-1, 6-2. So, and now she plays Birdie. So Sabalenka, I think, after that first match, I think she's also gotten kind of like the birdie, she's eased into it. She's gotten better deeper in the competition. So that's a good sign for her because she's gonna need it against birdie. And she's also a player that I guess has struggled to with the big stage a little bit. So it's an interesting fact that we're gonna have to also use as well to determine the winner. Now, birdie and Sabalenka, I believe they've met 5 times. Yeah, that's correct, 5 times. And Sabalenka leads 3-2. So they met in the Australian Open 2018, and birdie won that one 6-7, 6-4, 6-4. They met in Wuhan, and then Sabalenka won that one 7-6, 6-4. They met in the Fed Cup, and I think that birdie won that one 6-2, 6-2. They met like in a WTA event, the WTA Elite, and then Sabalenka won that one 6-4, 6-4. And in Wuhan, Sabalenka won that one 7-5, 6-4. So, an interesting fact to note is that all the times that Sabalenka has beaten birdie, it's been straight sets. It's been straights. So, that's a really interesting fact to know, is that Sabalenka has never needed 3 sets to beat birdie. So that's something I'm going to have to consider when I'm making my assessment here. So going off everything, I know the head-to-head is in Sabalenka's favor, but I'm going to go for birdie to win this in 3 sets. Because, she's played well. It looks like she's back in form now. It looks like after that first match where I guess she had to shake off a little bit of rust, it looks like she's gotten back to her best self again. So I'm going to pick her to win this match I'm going to pick her to win this in 3 sets. I think that Sabalenka will win a set, but I'm going to pick her to win it in 3 sets because she's gotten way better now. It looks like after that first match, she's really improved. And so so my prediction here is that birdie wins this in 3 sets.